Hi everyone. In this video we will be talking about the readiness for aspiring software developers. We will be talking about the scope and preparation approach for entry-level jobs. So let's talk about the people who are looking for their first jobs. So first of all, they need to focus on data structures, which is stacks, queue, graph, trees, linked list, binary search trees, and some of the companies are also interested in try. Students or the aspiring software developers, they should be able to understand, code these data structures, use them into their codes or the programming, I would say, in any of the programming languages, and they should have an understanding of in what situations or what contexts these data structures are best suited. Moving ahead from data structures, let's move to algorithms. So there are many algorithms, which is graph, and within graph we have pathfinding, we have depth search, breadth first search, and we have another algorithms called backtracking. We have recursion algorithms. So these are all needed. In terms of personality, we need communication, presentation, problem solving, teamwork, collaboration, aptitude, and curiosity. Why personality is so important is because the problems today are far too complex to be solved by an individual. So you need to collaborate, you need to learn from each other. So collaboration is important, team working is important, and problems are far too complex to be solved individually, and you need a structured problem solving approach, and you need to communicate a lot, you need to make presentations to share ideas. So all these things are critical, and aptitude is so very critical because it's like really about solving problems. Is really like solving a puzzle where you need to see the patterns, and from the patterns you need to figure out solutions. And curiosity is indeed the most important thing, which would drive many other things. So any good company is looking for primarily these aspects of personality. And there are other skills which may help, but kind of not needed, absolutely not needed kind of, but some of the small companies look for databases, web development, or I would say latest technologies where they can kind of take people ready to use, and they don't have any such long-term plans. So use and throw kind of perspective. So those companies look for latest technologies like web development, mobile development, data analytics, as of today, blockchain, chain, and yes, operating system understanding is useful to have. It actually helps in being able to understand how things are happening underneath, which helps in solving problems and debugging at times. Having a networking understanding is also important these days because uh, most of the systems today are distributed systems. So this definitely would help. So this we talked about so far for people who were looking for their first jobs. Now we will talk about the junior level jobs, where I said junior level means 1 to 3 years of experience. People with such experience are highly in demand in the industry, and they would hopefully be in demand for a long time. For them, the expectation is apart from the ones that we have from the people, the freshers or the people who are looking for their first job. So they're supposed to have a good understanding of design principles, design patterns, platform fundamentals, and they should have an understanding of the domain in which they were working, which means, like for instance, if they were working in finance domain, so they should have a good understanding of the finance domain concepts, and if they were working at say telecom, they should have a good understanding of telecom domain. Apart from this, having a good understanding of agile and UI UX is a big plus. If you have, kind of not mandatory, but if you have them, it would be good. So moving on, we'll talk about the strategy to prepare. So my strong recommendation would be the competitive coding. They're pretty good platforms, and competitive coding helps in brushing the concepts and learning. And most of these sites have problems which have been asked by different giants or good companies. So solving those problems will definitely help. Another important thing that I suggest to everybody is weekly reviews always keep an eye on your progress, how fast you're, like what is your rate of progressing, how much you've covered, how much is left. So on a weekly basis, reviewing yourself and self-assessments are important. Community helps a lot here to build the personality aspects, because technology aspects can be built maybe individually, but personality aspects are best built with a community, where you will have opportunity to deliver presentations, deliver trainings, write your blogs. So blogs are an important aspect to improve your expression. As you write blogs, your capability to express yourself becomes better. As much as possible, try to help others, because that would once again develop many aspects of personality. So that's really it for now. And if you want to know more about us, you can visit our website. And we primarily help people in building the personality, right kind of personality, and also building the technology foundation. So just go to our website and get in touch with us. Thank you. Bye bye.